Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. As per your requests, I have decided today that I would do something a bit different, and that involves me doing an ASMR video involving me lifting weights and working out at home, showing you what kind of exercises I do at gym or at home with my gym equipment to help you gain the same muscles as I have gained so far. Now, I want to disclaim as well that this video is not by any means professional at all. I'm still no professional bodybuilder or coach. I'm just your typical gym rat kind of ASMR artist who just works out and uses that for his ASMR videos. So this video is mostly to help you relax and of course to give you a knowledge on how to get some gains by watching me how I do it, gaining the knowledge from me, what I have learned so far. So without any more delay, let's get on with it. Okay, now first, before we step into the actual workout session, it is important that we warm up and stretch so we can prepare our muscles and body for the actual gym exercises. I'm gonna be doing this really fast, but for you it should be around 5 minutes up to 10 minutes warm up or stretching should be fine. It's important that you should not neglect that, because in that way you're saying to your body, hey, we're gonna be working out, we're gonna be breaking a lot of sweat, so prepare yourself for a really intense workout. That's what you should be saying to your body when you start stretching up. More like dynamic stretching, one that involves a lot of movements, a lot of dynamic movements, like that. Since I've kind of already stretched earlier, so my body should be prepared for this session. Recently strained my neck, so I'm not sure if this would hurt me, but I always do it. I think stretching your neck and head is also important. I guess I should be good to go so far. I've stretched myself enough. I just know my body and I get the feeling when I'm ready for an exercise. Now, of course, you can always extend your warm-up with more stretching exercises. This is just a demonstration of what I'm doing. First, we're going to be doing the bicep curls while we are standing. This is a typical exercise involving muscle arm workout, especially here on the front side of the arms, precisely the biceps. So yeah, it really depends what kind of weights you lift. For example, here, so far I've been lifting, that is in total of 15 kilograms each of the dumbbell, or that's 33 pounds each. So make it almost 70 pounds of me lifting dumbbells. So now it's important that you take a position. I'm already sweating because I'm lifting those and they're kind of heavy for me. So another disclaimer, do not lift too heavy. You just need to find out what kind of weight you could lift. If it's too light or if it's too heavy, you need to go between them so you can get gains, right? So first, just standing up prepare up, start curling to the shoulders. You can always count even by mumbling under your nose like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you get those burning sensations in your arms, you're starting to feel like you're working them out, and thoroughly with each day passing of arms day, you start to get those gains. It doesn't have to be exactly 10 reps as I did per one set. You can always do them between 5 or 10 as long as you do them correct. That would help you get those gains here. It's important that you also hydrate yourself as much as possible by taking 1 or 2 sips of water. So you can, like I said, hydrate yourself and boost this resting process of between 1.5 and 2 minutes of resting, so you can be ready for the next set. When you do this bicep curls, it's important that you maintain steady position, because I've seen some people doing exactly that. That is not the way to contradict your muscles and help them grow. Basically, you need to do exactly this without moving much, maintaining strong, steady position, so you can fully indulge your arms. Honestly, I get tired very easily, and that kind of gets in the way when I'm trying to do more reps per set. But of course, I do not push myself too much, because I want to rationally use my strength and what's remained of my energy to get those gains, to work out and push myself as much as possible to the limits. Again, I'm showing steady positions, curling up until the height of the shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got stuck in my pocket. 10. Have done already the 3rd rep or the 4th. You should be having your arms, your biceps even bigger. That is because we're pumping blood in them, so that makes our arms grow bigger during the workout session, and that gives us a bit of motivation to keep going and retain this really nice pumping look even after the gym. If you use those kind of dumbbells with gear that actually puts together the weight plates, it's important that you check them if they're screwed correctly and tight, because with those kind of dumbbells, sometimes those screws unscrew themselves while you're working out, and it's important for you to check them out so the weight plates don't fall when you're working out, because this may lead to a possible injury blades may fall on your arms or legs, or maybe even cause damage to the floor. Next up on the list after the first exercise of bicep curls are the hammer curls. Again, remain in a steady position like that, and this time hold the dumbbells like that, sideways, and start by, again, curling up to the level of your shoulders like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to show you again, sideways, retain position, and remember, don't do it like that. Because I've seen some people doing it, and I don't know whether they're trying to work out, but it's definitely not working. Tilting yourself so much, it's definitely not gonna give you those gains you've been wanting. I'm gonna show you the frontal view like that. 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, and one more, just in case. I feel like this pump, which I've already gotten from the previous exercise, the bicep curls, is getting in the way when I'm trying to do the hammer curls by lifting them to the level of my shoulders. It kind of stops me in the middle of the curl due to the pump that has been accumulated in your arms. But of course that's not a bad thing. That means you're working out, you should be doing your best, and you should not give up. Whew. Now, what I'll be doing is a variation of the bicep curls by simply sitting on this chair and curling up the dumbbells once again. But the difference is that compared to the first exercise, this one I'm being sat down instead of standing up. Of course, this should be done, usually this should be done with a bench, but since I do not have a bench like the ones at the gym, I think this standard chair should do the trick. I mean, I still improve with my gains even using this simple chair. So if you have such a similar one, it doesn't have to be particularly this one, you should be good to go. I'm trying to imitate the same way as I'm sat down on the bench, but of course it's not the same experience nor the way of you having this posture, but you should kind of lean on the top of the chair and spread your legs, start curling up to the level of your shoulders once again. Curl up as much as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The concentrated bicep curls are my favorite because, let me be honest, they've given me this look so far, the look of my arms, by doing mostly the concentrated bicep curls. Usually, like I said, I'm doing them on the bench, but it doesn't mean you won't get gains if you do them on such a chair. Since point, you should always remind yourself not to give up, because at this point I just want to give up, but I can't, because I've gone so far and I just don't want to give up. 1, 2, So will I have my arms rest for the final rep. No matter if it's the final rep, you still need to do it with full contraction, and you should not neglect it, because each rep, each set matters. Let's go. Last 5 reps, you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, it wasn't a full rep, but it still kind of counts. Alright, I hope you can see it clear. Basically, this is the peak of my pump of my arms after doing those 3 main exercises for arms. Just flexing a little bit. Anyways, so this pretty much wraps up the 3rd exercise, the concentrated bicep curls, which is part of the 3 main exercises I do not only at gym but also for a home workout, and have my arms reach this shape and condition so far. But of course, like I mentioned at the start of the video, and I will mention it again, this is not by any means professional. If you're more advanced type of person who knows more about gym stuff, you may have probably noticed I've done mistakes as well when doing those exercises. I'm sure I've done, but like I said, this is my way of doing exercises, and this is my way of getting the gains, and there's still so much to gain. Well, nonetheless, I really hope you found this video relaxing as much as possible, and if you enjoyed it or not, you can give me a positive or negative feedback in the comments down below, and let me know if you would like me to do another gym workout session, ASMR gym workout session, because for the arms, I want to say from now, it's not only about the biceps, but it's about the triceps as well. The triceps also make your arms look bigger. But of course, that's a topic for another day. So I wish you happy, great holidays, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.